let's crush.
So whatever we try to accomplish, whether it is building a business or simply becoming great in poker, we tend to believe that we need to be experts in so many different areas. Especially in poker, I see grinders losing the enthusiasm because they want to master all the complex aspects of the game. And especially in a short period of time, maybe a few weeks, they want to master pre-flop, post-flop, ICM. They don't even know where to start, right? They get confused and overwhelmed. Let me explain to you why people often start one project after another without being able to finish it, trying to learn different topics without really getting desired results. So imagine this. This I would call is our perceived knowledge. So basically when we start learning something, we believe we gather knowledge little by little, we become better. And this is experience, time. So for the most part, when we start here and we get interested in something, maybe learning poker, we of course make progress, right? Given that we are very motivated, right? Especially here at the beginning, we have a high level of motivation. We're very passionate, especially at the beginning. It's super easy to just get very motivated. Our perceived knowledge becomes rapidly high. So we tend to believe, we could also say confidence in something. You see it very well in poker, where once people start grasping certain concepts, they think, wow, they're pros and they're really good, even though they're still losing players. So at some point they're here and they think, I am epic, very well known as the Dunning-Kruger effect. So actually we don't have a lot of experience yet. We haven't really learned a lot yet. We think we are epic and we know shit, and yeah, we're just so good in something. Then the more we keep learning, if we get over this phase, that actually drops, because the more we keep learning and the more experience we come in something and we see actually the complexity, the more you start understanding the strategies behind it, that you actually start understanding the complexity of the games and actually how many small things matter in order to become pro or to become better than someone. You actually realize, oh fuck, there's so much more to that, and your perceived knowledge goes down. And this is where then our perceived knowledge drops the more we get into it. I would say this part is very crucial. This is where a lot of people then simply give up because they thought, oh wow, it will always remain like this. We have this high. So this feeling here can be very addictive. Once we have our first challenge, which is this phase, happens a lot in poker when people realize, oh my God, there's so much more to that. How am I supposed to study all that stuff? This is where a lot of players fall behind, and you need to overcome that. You need to find solutions. You need to find the right people. You might need to get a loan or whatever it is. So what's the easy solution? Well, fuck this shit. I don't want to do this. Let's jump into a new endeavor. And then it repeats. We get this high, we get this dopamine kick of feeling great. We get that confirmation feeling of achieving something, whereas we're not really achieving anything. Also very common in poker where people, they try out cash game. It's like at the beginning, wow, it's new, it's great. Wow, I feel like maybe they even have an upswing, they make some money. And then they realize, they start learning it, they start investing more time and feels like, oh my God, it's so complex. All right, let's try MTTs. And then they give up. And I have to admit, I should have become an artist. It's very beautiful, my paintings. Speaking about Dunning-Kruger effect. So a good step is to just remind yourself that this is normal, that our brain tries to trick you. And you should always remember that actually it is more like this, right? That, yeah, we tend to always be a little bit too overconfident sometimes. So just remind yourself that from the very start, it's probably a very slow project. And then, yeah, the deeper you get, you should not wasting time on being too proud on yourself, what you have accomplished here at the beginning. Like, you're actually here, not here, and you won't have wrong expectations. That's very important. Don't celebrate too early. Don't succumb to that feeling of, feeling great and achievement too early, because this just is gonna backfire heavily.